On Friday, November 4th, Zane Smith won the 2022 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Championship in his third full-time Truck Series season. He had finished runner-up in the last 2 seasons. This year, he broke out and became the dominant driver of the year, winning 4 races. Zane Smith was indeed the dominant driver of the year. In Austin Dillon's last race of 2022 at Phoenix Raceway, he started in 15th place and finished in 13th place. His highlight of 2022 was winning at Daytona in August. Because of that win, he made the round of 16. However, he fell out of the playoffs quickly after the round was over. Austin Dillon finished in 11th place in the point standings. Myatt Snyder just wrapped up his third full-time season in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. His first full-time season was in 2020. This was a disappointing season for Snyder. He had 0 wins, 1 top 5, a second place coming at Portland, 4 top 10s, and he finished in 18th place in the point standings. His highlight of the season was his big flip at the season opener at Daytona.
Yeah, he's got to get to the top. The top's going to have the biggest energy here. 21's going to come with a huge shove.
They are 2 and 3 wide behind him. Crossover.
Here he
That's
comes.
Austin Hill in the 21. Big crash. Up and over. Caution is out.
Danica Patrick once drove a Hot Wheels sponsored car. In 2010, she was still racing full-time in the NTT IndyCar Series, but she had part-time Xfinity Series ride as well. She had driven the GoDaddy sponsored car in all of her starts, but in the 23rd race of the season at Michigan, she drove a Hot Wheels sponsored car. While GoDaddy was a minor sponsor on the car, the sole primary sponsor was Hot Wheels. She started in 33rd place and finished in 27th place. Natalie Decker made some select starts in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2022. She made starts at Martinsville, Nashville, and Atlanta. She also did not qualify for 3 races. She also did not qualify for the Fall Talladega Truck Race. Natalie Decker might have a short time left in NASCAR. Also, this card is a checker parallel of the Natalie Decker action-packed card. It looks nice. When Kurt Busch started the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series season at the Daytona 500 back in February, he was the only full-time driver to have raced against Dale Earnhardt. How did this happen? In 2000, Kurt Busch started driving full-time for Roush Racing in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. He was having a pretty good season heading into the final portion of the season. Meanwhile, Roush Racing team owner Jack Roush made a surprising move. Chad Little had been driving full-time in the 97 car for Roush Racing in the Cup Series. However, he only had 1 top 10, and he had been performing well, and Jack Roush decided to give him the boot. So Kurt Busch was tapped to fill in the 97 car for almost the remainder of the season. For some reason, Chad Little raced the 97 car in the Fall Talladega race. When this happened, Dale Earnhardt was in his final full-time season in the NASCAR Cup Series. Dale Earnhardt was in the midst of a great season. This is how Kurt Busch raced against Dale Earnhardt. Kurt Busch would go full-time for Roush Racing in the Cup Series in 2001 and would race against Dale Earnhardt one more time. Dale Earnhardt had a tragic passing at the end of the 2001 Daytona 500. Justin Allgaier had a good season in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. He had 3 wins, 16 top 5s, 23 top 10s, an average finish of 10.5, and he finished in 3rd place in the point standings. He will return to Junior Motorsports for his 12th full-time season in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Maybe he'll win his first championship in 2023. Alex Bowman returned to Phoenix Raceway last Sunday for his final race of 2022. He started in 24th place. However, he was involved in a crash. As a result, he finished 8 laps down and finished in 34th place. Also, this was his last race with crew chief Greg Ives. Greg Ives announced that he is retiring from being a crew chief earlier in 2022. Blake Harris will be Alex Bowman's crew chief in 2023. Blake Harris was with Michael McDowell in 2022. 2022 was Michael McDowell's best season in the NASCAR Cup Series so far. Thanks for watching, and tell me what your favorite card was that I pulled from this pack.